just getting going harvest here. Just pulled into our first field. We tried one before this. It was a little bit wet. I think it came in at about 17 moisture. And this one came in at about 15 and a half. So we'll put it in a dryer bin so it can dry. We got a few of them. So kind of just getting started here now, getting the feel for everything. We got a new combine driver and 2 new grain cart drivers. So it's kind of a learning curve here for a little bit, but just got going. It's about 5:10 now. So everyone's looking at their head. They're all parked right now. I don't know what they're doing.
What did you say you were at? Okay, yeah, you could. That's where basically where I'm at, other than my wind's at 1,000.
Currently have 4 790s going, 4 combines, and then we got 2 grain carts, 9RXs on 2,000 bushel grain carts. So we keep the grain carts really busy. Right now we're just trucking with 2 trucks since it's going to be a little bit wet. We're just taking that straight to the dryer bin. Well, it's about 8 a.m. so far. We just got all the combines and grain carts filled up with fuel and depth. So ready to go, but I'm coming along the ground here and I'm touching it and it's super wet yet still. Mornings are super wet here, so we're gonna for sure be another at least hour, maybe not 2 hours yet until we get going. But this wind and sun is really gonna help now. It's not very smoky out today, which will help a lot. And no clouds either, so it should dry really fast. I'd say we'd probably get going in about, I'd say roughly every 2 hours. So I think today we did bring the bagger. It's behind, it's right there. We brought the bagger out, so we might do some bagging today if we find some drier wheat, which I think we will. It was getting a little drier yesterday. I think we shut down at a roughly maybe about 8:30, so it got really tough on us. We're just gonna see how it goes today. But other than that, the 2 combines are having trouble right now with their headers. Their headers want to keep coming up in the middle and they keep leaving skips everywhere. Mine and Tristan's are fine, but I don't know what's going to happen. So I think Tristan's going to run Dennis's today and just see what happens with that. So other than that, first day went good. I think we only got 230 acres done yesterday, but we started at about, I'd say 4 or 5. We just trucked. We had 2 trucks. We just trucked yesterday the wheat into the drying bins. So today we'll see what time we get started and keep you guys updated with stuff. But these are 45-foot heads on here. They are flex drapers, so they're really nice heads. The ones that work, mine works. I've never had a problem with it and I like it a lot. It does just flex with the ground, so it makes it really nice. And also we put these things on the back. Perry built these. They're on all the combines. These underneath to kind of help with spreading out the straw on the ground. We noticed last year we had to do a lot of harrowing over every field because they kind of just left lines. They weren't throwing the straw and chaff out as we wanted. So we did put them on all the combines. I like it, but I noticed when I get into some tough that this is the first thing that plugs right in there. So I think we're gonna drop this down just a little bit, maybe like that much, and see if that helps, and possibly take out every other fin in here and see if that happens. But mine doesn't have the metal. They put metal on a couple of these combines. I think I'll show you what that looks like to see if this helps kick it out a little more too. As you can see, they put metal on every other one here. So supposedly that's supposed to help a little bit. I don't have it on mine, but Dennis and Tristan, I think, have it on theirs. Mine and Kevin's stones. But so far, it's spreading really nice. It's doing a really good job. I think half of it is that bottom piece under there to kind of help it spread out. Well, we just got going for the day here. We got 3 combines going right now. Tristan's and Dennis's right now to see if you can figure out why his head keeps lifting in the middle. We're having problems with that. I think John Deere is coming out today. 2 of the combines do that, but mine and Tristan are fine. Kevin's and Dennis's are doing it, so I'm not sure. We had the problem last year, so I'm not totally sure what's going on with that right there, but my moisture is saying right around 16 right now, so it's a little wet. I can see in my straw it's not spreading as good right now. It's just a tiny bit wet, but I think we're able to go. Well, it is currently almost 9 o'clock here now. We are still going. We did move to another field after that field at around 6:30. We moved over to another field, 150 acre field. We ended up getting that done in about an hour and a half. So now we moved on to about an 80 acre field here, and we're trying to just get this done before it gets too wet. I've been having a little bit of trouble with my header plugging up with so much dirt because we're all cutting on the ground, and it's making it a headache. I can't stand. A lot of this is laid over weeds and few broke sections I gotta fix in the morning, but I'm hoping to just get by tonight so I don't have to do that. But it's starting to be a headache cutting on the ground, taking all this straw and product through, and then it's just doing a not too good of a job with my loss coming out the back end. It's just headache. I couldn't tell you where we are in the field if it wasn't for these things. It's nice having them. Well, we just got done here. I roughly got about 250 acres total done this year, so it's going okay. It's about 9:30 now, so we're just shutting it down finally. Here we got this little 80 done, and it's getting wet out and stuff. So other than that, I guess we'll see you guys in the morning. So I'm currently doing a drop pan test. I did 2 where it's magnets and they stick to the back of your combine, and you got a remote here and you press this button and it drops a pan and it checks how much loss you have thrown out your combine. So I did it twice there, but I really didn't believe it. It showed like nothing, like there is hardly any kernels in there. So now I'm gonna try it. I stuck it on my header there, and I'm gonna run it so I'm full on us, or right where I want it to be and right where I want my speed to be, and I'm gonna drop it and I'm gonna see what that shows.
Mowed it down.
Probably all on 44-foot truck species.
Yeah, I just pressed out on steer. I never set a line anywhere.
Well, it's about 4 o'clock here now. We got, I don't know, 3 or 4 fields done since the last time I talked to you guys. They're kind of smaller fields, probably 150, 100, there's an 80, and then there's a 40 acre. And then the field we're in right now, I think, is 75. So we got this done in about 45 minutes, an hour. We're just finishing up in the last few rounds here. And then we got a little
Yeah, something like a strong wind is coming over me. It's got a hold of me, yeah. Thinking and doing things I shouldn't be, I really shouldn't be. Yeah, but one more call is the one more what you doing right now. It's the one more trip to my side of town, and you walk right in.